Howdy. So this video is going to serve somewhat as a part deux to the previous video that I made of one nervous system regulation technique. And I think what it's really important to know is that with the Schumann resonances and the solar flares, i.e. the CMEs, continuing to build such as they are and will continue to do so, you might be experiencing these kind of waves of anxiety coming, hitting you, feeling overwhelming, capsizing you, and then they will subside. And kind of what's happening energetically is that the crests of the waves are building. And so right now in the field, it feels more calm and settled than it has been, but this is kind of a moment to catch your breath before another wave is going to start. So I'm going to teach you another nervous system regulation technique, singular, not plural. This one is my personal favorite for a number of reasons. One, it can be done anywhere. If you're driving, for example, a lot of nervous system regulation techniques require shaking your body and physical movement, which is great if you're stationary, but if you're driving and you're experiencing anxiety, it's not helpful to be reliant on a technique that requires you to not be in a vehicle. So the VOO technique, VOO, you can look it up, stimulate your vagal nerve using your voice. So what you want to do with the VOO technique is you're going to take a deep breath in through your nose, which I recommend doing for a count of 7. And there's a pause for 3 seconds in between. And on your breath out, you're going to put your top teeth on your bottom lip like you're going to make the V sound, V. And you're going to hold that out. So as that's being done in real time, it will look like this. And you let that out for as long as you have breath. Immediately following, you take a deep breath in, hold, and then you continue it again for 3 times. So basically you breathe in, pause, VOO out, breathe in, pause, breathe out, breathe in, pause, VOO as you're breathing out, breathe in, pause, breathe out, and then once more, breathe in, pause, VOO on the way out. Now, I think something that's really important to know about any nervous system regulation technique is that while they are really great tools when you are in the middle of having a panic attack or feeling increased anxiety or frustration or any emotion or stimulus that is causing your nervous system to get dysregulated, while it is important to use these techniques, while that is occurring, it is imperative that you also use these techniques while you're in a state of calm. And the reason for that is that when you're using these techniques while you're having an activating moment, in essence what you're doing is you're flipping on the part of your nervous system to calm down in real time. What doing these techniques while you're already calm does is it increases your nervous system capacity. Think of it like a bubble. If your nervous system in its natural state is here. And when you're feeling anxious, it expands here, and what you're trying to do is bring it back to homeostasis here. That's important and effective. But the other side of that is that you're wanting to increase your natural capacity and your resilience in your nervous system for your homeostasis to expand here, because in doing so, things that formerly were causing anxiety or triggering a response in your nervous system won't be as activating. And as you keep doing this, you keep building your capacity, and that naturally allows for you to have a longer fuse, so to speak, in your nervous system response. So when you're feeling happy, that's a really good time to do any sort of nervous system regulation technique, because it also helps increase your capacity for happiness. Because a lot of times when people have had a lot of trauma in their lives, they can feel happiness, joy, satisfaction in fleeting moments, and that in and of itself can trigger a nervous system response of feeling not safe if your nervous system is conditioned to trauma. So if you can remember to do these exercises in moments when you're feeling really good, it also works in that way to expand your capacity to be able to hold more of those things, more calm, more happiness, more joy, more satisfaction. So, hope that helps. Nervous system regulation is one of, if not the most important things you can do for yourself to help address trauma in your body somatically.